Checking back in with our Jackie Green one last time with a preview of its production, Peter and the Wolf. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, this is a professional ballet company performing Peter and the Wolf for a youth and family audience. And I think that's so cool. Gives people a chance to, go to the ballet, get something cultural in, but have some fun.
Absolutely.
So Attila, tell me a little bit about the performance and how the kids can get interactive with it.
Well, the performance itself, it's a 30-minute performance, and before the dancing actually happens on stage, we invite the kids to come and take a free dance class.
Oh, very cool.
Off stage. I teach the dance classes, and we introduce the kids to the basic dance movement, basic ballet steps, just so when they come and see the performance a few minutes later, they have a better idea of how much actually goes into a production like this.
Right, and then they get some of the jitters out and get the fun out, so they're not sitting in their chair jumping up and down.
Yep.
So out in the lobby, you have some gym mats set up and some fun costumes for them to try on. So it's really it's an event.
Yeah, you want to get here probably about a half hour before the performance, so just to make sure that you have enough time to get familiar with the building, do all the photo opportunities, do all the extra stuff that we have set up in the lobby, be able to take the dance class, and then find your seat before the show starts.
So something I've learned from you is that the life of a dancer is not necessarily an easy one. They really, even for this 30-minute performance, get here early and have to do a lot before the show. So let's talk a little bit about what they do to prep.
Sure. A basic day for a dancer, starts at least an hour and a half before the actual performance starts. And what you'll find the dancers do is hang out at the bar. That's the first thing that we do.
Hang out at the bar, but not the kind of bar that I want to hang out at.
It's a basic principle every dancer's life. You got to take care of your body, because if you don't, you won't be able to ask it.
So what is the bar? What do we do at the bar that they do to warm up?
The bars basically assist you in a series of warm-up exercises. And generally we start in first position. The very first thing that we do is start warming up the bigger muscles. We're starting pliés, little pliés just to bend the knees and the hips, and then we move into bigger pliés.
Oh, like deep grand pliés.
And then also we start stretching our body, working through the legs, articulating the feet, moving through the legs, working through the torso, different types of moving, bending, stretching, breathing, basically getting the body ready for a full day of work.
Now, a great point that you brought up is if you don't stretch, say, their back really, really well, then they're arched over their back being lifted by, a dancer. That's going to do some damage after a while, assuming they're not warmed up.
Absolutely. When you think of a performance, you see it as a whole. But when you break it down, it really gets down to phrases of music that we dance in. And we could be practicing just 30 seconds at least for 3 to 4 hours every day.
Wow.
Maybe you need to work on a certain lift. The transition is not quite smooth enough. So it gets very repetitive. If your body is not ready, if the guys are not ready, if the girls are not ready, injuries can happen. And you got to consider it. You got to wake up tomorrow and do it again.
Oh, exactly. Well, we'll get the information for the show online, fox17online.com. They have 2 performances today and 2 tomorrow?
That's correct.
And 2 tomorrow. So, yeah, Deanna, Nicole, back to you.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like a great opportunity.
Great way to spend the last couple days of spring break here. All right, 8:20.